Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by my old friend Amir Khan. A day we thought we'd never see. You're finally fighting Kell Brook.
That's right.
What changed?
Yeah, so obviously I got my team to make it happen. Obviously I want to say a big thanks to Maz. I said to Maz, go and get me the fight. So he sat down with Kell's team, then spoke to my wife. I said, listen, Amir's busy doing his thing, but Amir really wants this fight with Kell Brook. Then my wife and my lawyer Jeff, who was a massive help in making this happen. Honestly, my wife and Jeff, the lawyers, were working on this side. We had Maz negotiating with Kell's team to make sure that they can get that done first. We had to get the first hurdle out of the way to see if the interest was there. As soon as that first hurdle got out of the way, then the lawyers got involved to speak to each other, and then the contracts were getting made. So yeah, man, I mean, it wasn't much. Then we got Sky involved. I want to say a big thank you to Ben Shalom for putting such a great deal in front of us. And on such a massive platform like Sky, what Boxer is doing is massive. So I decided that we have to be with a massive platform to give everyone the opportunity to watch this fight. It's not only about taking the most. Look, Eddie offered more money. I'm not going to lie. Eddie wanted to fight and offered more money, but I decided to go with Sky because I think it's a bigger fight. Eddie may come out and say it's not the best fight or it's not a good fight. They're both finished. But yeah, because he didn't get the fight. You know, Eddie obviously did offer the fight, but it is one of them things. We didn't like the offer because we decided that Sky is a bigger platform.
Why has your interest in the fight changed? As you said up there, you still believe your level's above him. So why accommodate him now when you haven't?
The British fans, basically. Look, I can't leave the sport of boxing because the British fans want to see this fight, and it's a massive fight that everyone talks about. Wherever I go, they say, "Listen, when are you going to beat Kell Brook, or when are you going to punch through his face?" And I'm like, I'll get to punch him in the face one day. But I think that's basically it, really. A lot of people just want to see me beat him.
And now you get to say February 19th when people ask you that question.
Yeah, now I got a chance to say that. Listen, Feb 19, the fight is done, and it's gonna happen in Manchester Arena, which is not too far from me and Kell. We live right in the middle. I'm Bolton, he's Sheffield. It'll be a quick sale, so I want people to just get their tickets quickly because I know they're going to be hounding me like, Amir, we can't get tickets. Look, it's in an arena where I've shared a lot of history. I had my first defeat there against Prescott in MEN. That was one of the best lessons I've learned in my career. Went on to beat one of the legends in the sport, Marco Antonio Barrera. Went on then to win a world title against Kotelnik. And so I've had some great big fights there. So, this one against Kell Brook is going to be there. It's going to be massive. Is that the wife doing an interview on Sky? What's going on there?
Are you worried what she's saying?
I'm like, wait a minute. She's really good at what she does, but...
Now, we first heard you were part of Terence Crawford's camp. We first heard you were part of Terence Crawford's camp when we spoke to... Are you with us, Amir? Are you with us?
I'm seeing the wife on Sky doing some talking boxing, and I'm like, she doesn't know boxing. A lot of people don't give her credit. She sometimes tells me what to do in boxing. Like, say we're watching a fight together, I should be throwing the jab a little bit more. Why is he not going for the body? He needs to hit with the overhand left because his guard's too full, and he needs to get his hands up. So she knows about boxing, which I'm quite surprised by because she normally keeps it quiet, But
we're getting punditry work before you.
I know, yeah. Who knows? Yeah.
Now, we first heard you were part of the Terence Crawford camp from Jamel Herring. He was saying that you'd sparred him and then you were part of the camp for the Stevenson fight. How did that all come about?
So, I decided to go there for a week or two just to do some training over there. And then obviously Crawford was coming towards the end. So while I was there early with Jamel Herring, started running with him, training with him, doing different circuit sessions with him. And then they even said, listen, do you know what, can you help him out a little bit on sparring because you're quick. So we had to hold back a little bit on the power, but we were throwing quick shots in. And he's a brilliant fighter, Jamel. Listen, and we had some great spars together. Also sparred Beaumark. The first time I went there, he put me in the ring with the heavyweight. I swear it was massive, and I thought, I couldn't register it. Why has he got me sparring with a heavyweight? But it was one of the best things that ever happened because it made me regain that focus and be smart in there because I knew that this guy can hurt me. So I have to hit in defensive and be responsive as well. Hit when you need to hit, move when you need to move, and keep your guard tight. So I love the way they train people. And there's not only one coach, there's 4 coaches there. One's watching your footwork, one watching your hands, where the hands are, one's seeing all the combinations. So everyone's watching you, and you're getting instructions every time you go in the corner, the right instructions that you need to hear. So yeah, it's brilliant, yeah.
Who's going to be kind of the main man in the gym and in the corner? Because as you said, Mac's not. Oh, he is.
Number one, yeah. Mac's number one for us. He is the main trainer who then tells everyone what they're doing.
You were saying about Mac's bereavement in his family, he hasn't been around or he's not going to be around.
Yeah, he had a passing in his family, so he's not. He would have been here at the press conference. Obviously, unfortunately, he couldn't come. But,
And what does it offer you, the Terence Crawford camp? As you said, it's not just one trainer, but it's 4 that perhaps you haven't had previously in your career.
No, I'm not. But the thing is, when I fought him, they know exactly what Amir Khan does. They fought Kell Brook as well. They know exactly what Kell Brook does as well. So you can't get anyone better than that. They know my mistakes, how to improve them, and they know Kell's mistakes, and they know how to get him beat. So, I think it's going to be a perfect game plan we're going to have.
And you're flying out tomorrow, is that right?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll fly out back to Omaha, Nebraska. Gives us a solid 10 weeks of training over there. Monday to Sunday, no days off.
What's it like staying somewhere like that? Because when you've been based in America before, you've been in Northern California, you've been in Southern California.
Yeah, with the sun and nice weather.
No disrespect to Omaha, I should say.
Well, it's going to be a little bit quiet. It is very quiet there. But you know what? It is what it is, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to go there, and it's boxing end of the day, and it's work. I don't mind being in a boring place and working hard. It's part of life. If you want to be the best, you have to be dedicated and disciplined. And I think that's one place that's going to keep me disciplined.
And we asked Kell Brook earlier how beating you would compare to when he won a world title, and he said it'd be right up there. What's your view on that? How would you feel comparing beating Kell Brook to the world titles you've won?
I've had big fights, and winning world titles were bigger for me. See, that's how much I mean to Kell Brook, whereas Kell Brook really is not really that meaningful for me. By beating him is another scalp on the record. That's about it, really.
Do you feel like you have to stop him because of all the animosity that's gone before, or are you happy to get a points win?
I'm happy to get a points win and give him a beating throughout the whole fight. Honestly, give him a good little slow beating, make him feel every punch. He'll give up. That's what'll happen.
How much has he got to you? Because you were quite vocal up at the press conference. We don't normally see you indulging in so much trash talk.
You know why? Because I had to stop him every time he's going to start talking and give him the big talk. I had to kind of stop him there, which I did, because at the end of the day, he's going to try and talk rubbish and talk about things which I don't need to hear. So I thought, let me put him in his place early, and already won the fight. It's like I could see how upset he got. And how he got told off like a kid by me.
That's great stuff, and I'm really looking forward to the fight.